You can use QuickBooks Online to issue credits to your customers. You might want to do this to reduce what a customer owes on an invoice, or to write off the balance of an invoice you'll never receive, like bad debt. Credits are different from refunds. You issue a refund when you send money back to a customer. You issue a credit to reduce what a customer owes you now or in the future. If you want to record a refund, this other video can show you how. We'll go over how to record a credit memo, send it to a customer, and then apply it to an invoice. To start, select Create and then Credit Memo. Going this route requires you to select the customer and enter all the details manually. To save a few steps, open the invoice that needs the credit, select More Actions, then create a credit memo. This option pre-fills the customer and products and services from the original invoice. Note that it's important not to go back and edit invoices that you've already sent. If you change an invoice after you've sent it, you risk changing information from a prior period. To change a customer's balance the right way, use a credit memo. Adjust existing information or enter any new details and select Save and Close. To send a copy of the credit memo to your customer, select Save and Send. Otherwise, select Save and Close. We'll select Save and Send for this example. From here, you'll see the email QuickBooks sends your client. You can edit this to say whatever you like. And here you'll see a preview of the PDF QuickBooks attached to the email. When everything looks good, select Send and Close. Now let's go over how to apply the credit memo. First, let's open the customer's record to see how each step affects the customer's balance and open transactions. This customer has an open invoice and an open credit memo you just issued to them. If your customer has an open invoice, you could wait until they pay you to apply the credit memo. But if you want to apply the credit memo immediately, select Create and then Receive Payment. Then enter the customer's name. QuickBooks automatically selects the credit memo and the oldest open invoice. If this is the invoice you want to apply the credit memo to, select Record and Close. If you want to apply the credit memo to a different invoice, the steps are different. Note that because this is a complicated subject, it's important to follow directions very closely to avoid mistakes. From the payment transaction, unselect the credit memos. It's important to perform this step first. Then unselect the invoices and select the invoice you want to apply credits to. Select the credits you want to apply, and then change the payment amount to the amount of the credit being applied. If you only want to apply part of the credit to the invoice, change the payment amount. This should leave you with a $0 payment that applies the credit memo to the invoice. Select Record and Close. QuickBooks closes the credit memo and marks the invoice as closed or partially closed if there's a remaining balance. If you don't usually have more than one open invoice with your customers, or it just doesn't matter to you which invoice QuickBooks applies a credit to, you can change your settings so that QuickBooks always applies credits to the oldest open invoice. Select Settings, Account and Settings. Then select Advanced and Automation. Turn on Automatically Apply Credits and save. Note that you can still change which invoice gets the credit if you need to by following the steps we went over before. Now you're ready to record and apply credit memos to adjust your customers' balances.